Welcome back. And as promised, this is my BTC analysis. I'm actually going to look at BTC and Dogecoin and then call it a day on the cryptos. So you guys can see what I've been, basically my bias for Bitcoin since last year, November, that we would be on a downtrend. Now and we would get to the lows of 31 to 47, possibly 30K. So what happened is we actually got to 32K. We didn't quite get to 31K, 30K, okay? And then we pulled away and we've been in a bit of a consolidation. Now, this move up here that happened this year on the actually end of last month, there was this push to the upside. We took out liquidity up here and then we began to break down. Now, this was a classic move for us to continue to basically attempt to push lower, okay? Now, this is the daily time frame. And what I'm seeing is last week Bitcoin was last week was very bearish, okay? But then on Friday we kind of tried to recover from that bearish move up. We may see some more push to the upside, possibly take out the previous day's high and so on, maybe clear some imbalances. But I'm still gunning for 31 to 47 as being a target area. I feel like we are getting ready to see that happen, at least even 34,000, 34,491. So this weekly candle here, we can see we did, drive up or at least tap into an imbalance up here, and then we closed bearish, okay? With a pretty strong indecision candle, cleared imbalances, touched on an order block. So we may see price begin maybe to push or to retest. Is it to retest or to retrace? Yeah, back to the 40K, possibly. And possibly that's why this candle looks bullish as it does. So possibly retest back to the 40K mark, and then now we begin to see, because I feel like there is room for that to happen. Let me look at the 4 hour. 4 hour. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if we did attempt to get to the 40K mark, and at least we can see 41.38 and even 45.88 and maybe even higher, but just the general 40K zone before we now really go down nicely. But really, this is very strong bearish structure. If anything, I'm still bearish on Bitcoin. Okay, so hopefully, I can't remember your name. You asked me to look at BTC. So long term, I am bearish, okay? But I'm going to expect some correction upside before we continue, and my lows still remain the same. At least a near term target would be 37K, then 34K, then 31K. Okay, so that's just my bias. But likely we shall open the market bullish. But I think in the course of the week, we will see a breakdown of price. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. So yeah. So guys, that's it on BTC. And also just to understand, I think right now a lot of people are maybe moving away from BTC in terms of investing and everything, and are possibly taking their cash elsewhere to other coins. I also know that when we know that Elon Musk has been talking about Twitter, and I always say all these things are related. And the thing about that is that, kind of him getting into buying Twitter and everything, and, is possibly reason why, you can see these cryptos now, pushing down. And also, Twitter has this tweet, it's called what? I think they have an aspect of their company. I don't know if it's Tweet Blue or what, I read that somewhere, whereby it allows you, a component of that allows you to undo your tweets. And we know that Elon has been trying to get Twitter to edit tweets. And him just talking about a crypto or something, it's like Doge is his baby. So he wants Doge to basically be the crypto for Tweet Blue, like, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, it's just all linked. And I feel like anytime he opens his mouth about cryptocurrency, the markets drop. And it's a sign that he probably wants it to go lower so that he can buy and now take the markets back to the proverbial 100K that everyone has been waiting for. So that's why I'm still not convinced we are about to really start rallying to the top. We have been forming higher highs and higher highs, but if you just look at recent structure, I'm bearish. So let's look at Doge. So technically, Doge has just been dropping and dropping and dropping, but I feel like so 0.0857 is definitely an area or a zone that we should see Doge getting to at some point. Okay. Or 0.074. Yeah, I think so. We have liquidity lying below, so there's imbalances. Even on the near term, there's liquidity. So I still think we are bearish. I mean, this structure here already should give us a clue. We didn't quite, make such an aggressive drop, but yeah, I think if Elon manages to actually buy, Twitter, we'll see Doge really begin to rise. So that'll be good for Doge. But generally, the markets dropped about 4%, I think almost 5% last week. We may see continued downtrend. Let me look at EUSD as well. Let's see. Yeah, not so aggressive in the drop, but also kind of looking, similar to Bitcoin. We may push up, but we have imbalances below and we have liquidity still lying below. So I don't think, we are just ready to start seeing a really strong rally for the cryptos yet. That's just my opinion. Okay, but we may see that happen, but I still am bearish. Okay, so yes, I think that's it. That's all for today on the crypto. My focus was on BTC, so hopefully that will add value to the gentleman who asked me about it last week. Yes, so guys, happy trading week ahead and see you soon. Bye bye.